Cancer, welcome to Aether Tarot. Welcome back if you're returning. And if you're new here, then we are doing... Oh, that went way... that went on the floor. I have to go get that. We're doing a general collective reading today. So just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Flip and switch the roles if you need to. Just don't try and make anything fit. If it's not your story, then just let it go. Don't try and force it. Okay, so your first card out, we've got the Target, a goal-orientated person. So I feel like this is you. I feel like you're making changes to really head towards a new goal. I feel like you've got a new goal. Maybe something that you've been contemplating for a while, but now you're like action-orientated. You're wanting to make a plan to hit this target. So I see you as a goal-orientated person. So whether this is within something that you're already doing, and you want to reach a new peak, a new height, set a new challenge for yourself within your work or within your life in some way. It could be a health goal, anything. Or this could be just a completely new thing, a different area of life. It could be change of career, change of living. You're in this state of mind that you're going to achieve whatever you set your mind to. Like, you're determined. I feel this determination energy, like, kind of, and it's come from a place of like, you've had enough of all the disappointments or all the things that haven't worked in the past. You've got to this point where you're just like, time's gonna pass anyway, so I might as well go for what I want. Like, why am I you know that the only person holding you back is yourself, and you're in control of the flows of some of your circumstances as well. Like, even if your target is to approach, and mold your circumstances so that you can put yourself in a position to go after this target. So that's where it's at. It's a very strong, powerful energy to be in. Even if other areas of life aren't working and they're all sort of, I feel like you're just like, it is what it is, and I'm still going after this target. So then we've got the Harp, great happiness, and this is timelining across. So I feel like once once you're set on a goal, even if it's a future goal and you've got some things you need to maneuver to, go about achieving that, I feel like you're happy in the process. You're happy with, knowing you're making progress towards it. And even if it's not beginning now, I think you're just happy to have that direction as well. Like, you've got something to focus on. You've got something to work on. We've got protection from a powerful friend with the dog. So I feel like you have that support around you. Maybe one person in particular is really backing you on your mission. And so you've got this protection here. I feel like your guides are around you protecting you too. And I feel like you're seeing signs all the time that's reminding you they're still here. They're not just here, but they're close. Like, they're coming close and they're letting you know they're right there next to you. And so then we've got the Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. So kind of like what I was saying before, I feel like you may need to maneuver your circumstances in order to line yourself up to hit this target. And so that could be sort of a slower feeling, or you may just be, this goal could also be like, you've got some short-term goals, but you've got this main one thing that could be this longer-term goal. And when I say long-term, it may be this is something you want to accomplish over the next 12 months, or it could even be over the next few years. And it could be something that you're like, you know what, it's going to feel like a long time, but time's going to pass anyway. Or, it's going to feel like you could be looking to take a new course of learning, for example, and you might be looking at it and thinking, gosh, that's going to be like 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, something like that. And it could feel like, well, I know I'll get there one day, but it could feel slow. But so long as you're making progress, I feel like that's what's most important, and you're going to reach it. So you could have some time where you feel like things are slowing down, or now that you've got this target, you just really want to hit it fast, like you just want to get going. And it could be things that make you feel like things is, going a little slowly, but the tortoise wins the race. So now we've got the kite, and this is in your future position. So vacation could be in the future, whether you are planning it or not. Maybe some of you have already got vacation plans, and some of you may be like, well, I don't see a vacation coming in my future. Maybe you just got back from one, or you've just had one, or you certainly don't see where you've got a vacation fund coming up, but there's something out there in the future. And it may not be going somewhere. For some of you, it could just be you taking a break at home, taking a chill time out. So at the bottom of the deck, we've got romances in the air with the rose, so that could have something to do with this vacation. We've also got the wreath, sorrow over a loss. And the most difficult part of a situation is over. So somebody could be leaving your life, and it could be some sorrow there on one side or both sides, but it is maybe like something that's been a long time coming, or the most difficult part of a situation's over. Maybe this is kind of feeling like for another person, like maybe somebody has been sick and in pain and they're crossing over, and so for them that's the most difficult is behind it. This feels like it's in a future position though. And maybe this romance being in the air, maybe it's like one person's moving on before another, and so there's a new romantic relationship for somebody. Could be for you, or could be for somebody else in your life, and that could feel like maybe there's a breakup or something like that, but maybe it's been kind of coming along, and it could be feeling a bit of sorrow over the person it feels like they've lost. The person that gets left, or but I just feel like you're pushing through within all of this. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Really, all your cards out here are pretty good. All right, High Priestess fell out straight up in reverse though, so I feel like I'm straight up thinking you're you could be not tapped fully into your intuition here. Maybe you're setting a goal for yourself, and intuitively you're not listening to your intuition around that. Or this could even be like you've got an idea, but you don't necessarily feel like so we've got the Strength card in reverse at the bottom of the deck, and an Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Like it's like there's something going on with your confidence with regards to a goal that you have, and it seems to be around something to do with, maybe it's some of you could be looking for a new job and not feeling confident in your abilities, and it's like this is the message here is that whatever it is for you, like confidence in your work, or in looking for something new, and being qualified for something you're going after, it's like if you feel like something is blocking you, now you can be blocking you, but if you feel like, okay, something's not lining up for me, take that as a sign, take that as a message that that may not be for you. That may be why it's not lining up. If something is going on there, don't just be getting down on yourself and letting it, sabotage your confidence. See it as like you can have a plan, but Spirit's also got a plan for you. So I feel like, some of you could be looking for new work or a new financial opportunity, and maybe you're a little bit off track. Maybe you're applying for things that aren't, you may be just thinking, I just need to get some money in right now, or I need to, make some plans, and it's like, you know, you may not even really be wanting the jobs that you're applying for or something like that, but you're just like, oh, it'll, you know, I just need whatever, like you're trying to hit some sort of goal or some sort of short-term, I don't know what it is for you, you take it how it resonates. But it's something that could be, you could be getting a little off track, what your, you know, your plans and spirit's plans for you may be a little misaligned here. But I feel like you're letting something hit, you know, get your confidence a little out of whack. So I just did see the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. She's in the upright. So, you know, like, I feel like, you know, and Queen of Cups is your energy. When you're in your power, let's see, what's the High Priestess? Remember, see, there we go. You're the Empress. Okay, so you're in a creative flow, and you're in your power here. But it's, you know, it's like Spirit's trying to give you some messages, and it's like maybe you're a little bit fixated on what you've got your mindset on, and you're not listening to the messages. Or it may not be multiple messages, maybe just one in particular. Maybe because you've got this goal right now, or there's something coming up that you're needing to do, or that you're anticipating, that it's like you're in a logical frame of mind. Yeah, Hermit. So you're very wise, very knowledgeable. Virgo energy here. There could be a Virgo going on around you, or you could have Virgo in your chart, you know, aspected strongly in your chart, maybe your rising sign or your moon sign or something. I feel like you've given something a lot of thought. I feel like you've been in a lot of contemplation lately, about your goals, about your life, about your direction, what direction you're taking now, what you want to change about it, where you want to be. I feel like you're looking at where you want to be in the long term. And but you're in this creative, like the Empress is a, you know, real creative, abundant energy to be in. So I mean, the Empress can be pregnant for some of you, and this could be where you're a little bit out of, you know, of alignment spiritually. You may not even know you're pregnant. For others, this is just, you know, this is like you're wanting to birth something new into the world, and I feel like it's this goal. It's got to do with the goal, and it's something you've given a lot of thought to. But you may feel like, you know, you're kind of like getting rid of, you may feel a little bit limited in your choices for something right now in order to achieve that goal. It's like, for example, if you were going into like a course of learning, you may be like, okay, well, I've missed the first intake for the year. I'm gonna have to start, you know, mid-year. So now I've got this shorter than, you know, I've got this 4 or 5 month period of time where I need to fill that space in and still work towards that goal. What am I going to do in that period of time? You could feel like, because it's a short amount of time, there's like kind of limited choices for that, because you're not going to go into any kind of 12-month contracts or something for work right now, or whatever that may be. So what's the Empress to the Hermit? Now they both in the upright. Here we go. So 6 of Cups. This is like, I feel like you're giving back to yourself. Like I feel like you're giving yourself some grace. Now the 6 of Cups is like an equal give and take. So there could be somebody that wants to come into your life and give to you. Maybe somebody that took advantage in the past. And I'm feeling this Virgo energy here. Like somebody now wants to come in and, you know, have something reciprocal, and you're like, man, that time is dead and gone. Like, but honestly, I feel like this protection from a powerful friend as well is, it's like you could be, you know, really in sync with yourself, but also in sync with somebody who is supporting you and you're supporting them back. Well, this is somebody who wants to be that for you now, but, or, even maybe that you're in right now. You could be in a relationship now and you have a really nice, like, ebb and flow with each other. But I don't know, I'm just getting this whole breaking out of this hermit mode. Like, maybe you have been, like, really living your life kind of not suppressed, but you've been giving yourself space and maybe really enjoying your alone time as well. And I feel like you've given yourself time to think, to heal, to just contemplate your next move. But, I really feel like part of you is giving yourself a little bit of a glass ceiling with this High Priestess being in reverse. Like, there's a limitation that you're putting on yourself, but it could look like circumstances. But you are totally in control of being able to maneuver and manipulate those circumstances for yourself. So, yeah, let's see. What's this great happiness? I feel like you're making a move. We've got the Lovers here. So, you're either in a love relationship right now, or you're about to be. Or somebody's dreaming of this with you. This could be as quite a surprise. There could be somebody coming in to your life that you don't even intend to meet. You could be in a place of like, well, I'm already in a relationship, so that's not even an option. Or you could be like, I don't care who I meet. I'm not doing that. That is not the space I'm in. I'm going after my goal, and maybe you're the goal for somebody. You could be the target here. You could have a target on your back. I feel like possibly a bit of both, because in this Empress energy, I mean, this could be like a divine union that has not been together. So let's see though. I mean, there's a blessing here, and this love is going to make you extremely happy, whether it's you in union with yourself or another. So it could be a reconciliation. Let's see, what's this great happiness? I feel like you're maybe meeting somebody new. Okay, we've got the King of Swords. Now, often I don't see this Hermit as a separate person, but like in this energy, the way it's showing up, I'm really feeling like this is not just an energy, but a person. And here we've got the King of Swords here, so I feel like there's a truth. There's some sort of truth you're about to find out. I feel like somebody's coming clean, or they want to come clean with you. This is definitely a masculine energy, and it feels like maybe too, like there could be a legal situation. This could be, I feel like this is showing up kind of new, but it's like showing up in the current energy, but it feels like maybe a past legal situation could be coming back around. Something that's not finalized, something that's not fully finished here, or somebody is telling you a truth, or you're getting some sort of, it could be a ruling or a decision being made on something. This could be something too that you've waited for a long time. I have seen this Three of Pentacles in reverse numerous times as I've been shuffling, and that's why I'm feeling like this is maybe like a past situation, something where, okay, so this is like a business that didn't get off the ground, or somebody is struggling in their career or with their job, a business that's not making any money. Like this King of Swords too, it really feels like maybe this is something new that's being set up, or something that you love to do, but it just wasn't making any money. Maybe you went into business. Somebody could have gone into business, whether you or somebody, that has gone into business with, somebody they were in a relationship with, and it just hasn't worked. And the truth is coming out about this now. I mean, reality, I feel like this is a real reality hit. Like, you know, whether you're finding out about this or this is your situation, I feel like, you know, regardless of the circumstances, you're in this acceptance. You're just like, okay, it is what it is. Did that, tried that, or, you know, found that out about them. You could even be meeting somebody who's been through very, very similar, if not almost identical circumstances to you. So, ooh, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is separate energy. This could be this protection from a powerful friend. She's in the upright. Now, she could be going through the legal situation. And there could be something to do with her and a love relationship that's kind of, it's flipped right now. Maybe this feels like a relationship that's been maybe for financial security. You know, there could be something going on for this Queen of Pentacles that's legal, and that's what's having this Three of Pentacles be in reverse. Like, there could be something to do with her income or her financial stability, but she's still in the upright here. So there could be a relationship that she's in or something she's dealing with that pertains to her finances. But there could be some sort of love relationship here where there's financial control. Like, somebody is trying to use that to, you know, control her or control her money. Let's get some more on this. What's this protection from a powerful friend? Page of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like somebody around you wants to protect you, but they're not going to, maybe they don't say it like that. Like, this is somebody who shows you, doesn't tell you, you know, or you're, we've got a Three of Swords and a Five of Wands in reverse. So whatever conflict has been around or in your life or in their life, whatever heartbreak and conflict, it's like I feel like the conflict's over. I feel like you're accepting something that has failed. And now you're looking out with this Three of Pentacles. You're looking out into the future. You're like, all right, been there, done that. Planning for the next thing. And I feel like part of that plan is, okay, we need to heal this Three of Swords. I feel like, okay, there could be something you're finding out that you weren't aware of that was going on in the background. Something that, or you could be around somebody that's, you know, going through a heartbreaking situation. There could be something to do with like your finances or somebody's finances, and there's like, that's what's causing a bit of heartbreak, or somebody is needing to, I feel like there's a missed opportunity here. And we've got this Emperor in the reverse with the Fool in reverse. It's like somebody is missing out on an opportunity, and it's something that they're not saying. It's something they're not saying, and it's to do with stability. It's to do with justice. I feel like there's regret here from a past person, but it's showing up in the current energy because you're moving past this. You're moving forwards. And it's like somebody's regretful for what they didn't do when they had you, or what they've missed out on. You could have somebody blocked, and this could be how you're protecting yourself, is you're just like cutting communication, you know, block. You know, we don't even delete anymore because we can block them rather than delete them. So there's something you could be maybe not saying because you're like, what's the point? You know, that person's just going to deny rather than take responsibility for what you could have to say. Let's have a look at this. What's the Page of Swords in reverse? But I feel like you're protecting yourself by just like by certain energies and certain people, by just keeping them blocked. Page of Cups. So you could be feeling like somebody wants to come in and offer you their cup, and you're just like, I'm not unblocking that person. Even if they showed up at my door, their cup's gonna kind of get like splashed in their face, or you're not accepting any page. But I feel like what you are accepting is like giving yourself a cup of love. And I feel like you're protecting yourself by just staying away from people and not even communicating with people. It's none of their business what you're doing with your life, what your plans are, and what your goals are. And I feel like you're keeping these goals close to your chest too. And maybe you also need to just be very careful about who you're confiding in, who you're getting advice from, who's around you. So I feel like there's something you're deliberately not saying as it pertains to like how you feel about a situation, or regarding a particular person. So somebody's heart, throat chakra could be a bit blocked here, but the heart is open. Yeah, see the Emperor in reverse come out again. I feel like there's an Emperor in reverse, somebody who's abusing their position of power and authority, who's like wanting to come in and offer this cup, but there's like something they're not saying about it. Like there's a catch. There's something. It's like it's not. Somebody is not trying to help or give to you without strings attached, is what this feels like. This Emperor wants to go, you can have this cup of love, but there's a fish in it, and there's something I'm not telling you about this, you know. There's something that you don't, you know, they're not telling you about it, some vital information, and they're aware that you don't have the full picture. So I feel like this person too, like this is showing up right in the center of your spread. So this person wants to be seen. This person wants to stand out. This person wants your attention. It's like they could also feel like they don't know where they stand with you because you don't give anything away, because you don't say a lot. What's this? What's the Emperor reverse to the Page of Cups? Ooh, see? The Tower in reverse. You're avoiding a tower with this Emperor in reverse. I don't feel like you're accepting this cup with the fish in it. I don't feel like you're telling them much of anything about yourself. You're not telling them that you're hopeful. Like you just... This Emperor in reverse does not have any control over you. And I feel like you're doing the right thing. So you're in this Empress energy, and if they weren't karmic, like they did, I feel like this Emperor in reverse is deliberately withholding from you. And this is this love relationship. Like there's something to do with somebody's job, somebody's money, somebody's legal situation. There's something in the middle of it. This Queen of Pentacles could be some, you know, could be getting in the way of, there could be a friend or somebody that, you know, kind of is coming in the middle of you and somebody else. But this Empress in the reverse, with this Queen of Pentacles and this Empress, they're both in the upright. So they're on healthy street mentally and emotionally. And also in a good position legally and got the truth on their side. But this Emperor in reverse, it's like he wants to bring in a tower. It feels like a setup, but it's not going to work. You're avoiding it. You're avoiding it. So, what's the slowly but surely getting ahead? The World in reverse. So, you could be returning from traveling. This could be, it feels like it's taking a long time to close out an old cycle. So, this could be just wanting to get something new started. Could be feeling like all the things you need to do to get something rounded up. It's just, you know, it's like it just feels like something's taking a long time right now for you. And I feel like it has something to do with this Emperor in reverse as well. We've got the Eight of Cups here and the Sun in reverse. So something you're walking away from, somebody could be traveling. You could be waiting for a trip to come up. You could be waiting to move, to travel, to close out this cycle. If you're moving to a new place, or this could be returning from traveling. Maybe you're at the end of a trip, like a vacation or something like that, or something extended, and you're just ready to get home now. Sick of living out of suitcases, or whatever it may be. This cycle feels like something's dragging out, or it's on and off and on and off, or maybe you've left an area, or you're leaving an area, but you're leaving something there to like come back to, or you know, like something's not fully finished out. Something's not. It's like there's still an attachment there to, yeah. Something hasn't fully closed out here. What's the World in reverse? Queen of Wands. Oh. Okay, Queen of Wands. Now, this is in the upright. So, I mean, this feels like a different person again. And this Queen of Wands, she came out in your last reading, Cancer. And she was smack bang in the middle. And it was like, who the hell is this bitch? She wants to be seen. She wants to be noticed. She's showing up right there with the Emperor in reverse. So I feel like she's been in the scene for a while. She's... Now, I'm not saying that he's been cheating with her, but we did see the Three of Swords earlier. And I feel like this is part of the old cycle. She's the old cycle. I think she wants to be the new cycle, but I feel like maybe this Emperor in reverse could be going back to, you know, an ex. Somebody that was, you know, that's always kind of there in the wings. She's in the upright, so, you know, she's beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's stunning. She's fiery. She's passionate. And, you know, these are like both, like, together they've got fire. But she's not an empress. She's not an empress. It's like she's a fill-in. Or she's a, okay, well, you know, you're convenient. Yeah, I feel like someone's going back to an old, kind of like an ex. Maybe not even an ex, like something convenient. Maybe if you're not around. This is kind of like the fill-in girl. So, yeah. What's the Queen of Wands to the World in reverse? Ooh, the Magician in reverse. See, I feel like she's trying to manipulate the situation. Maybe she's trying to manipulate things to go back to the way they were before. 100%. There could be a lot of fighting between these two. Absolutely no growth. Like, this isn't somebody who you can grow a future with. This is like the party girl. This isn't somebody he wants to settle down with, even though he's abusing his position of authority. Like, this is a fill-in. This is like somebody to, you know, keep you company in between, you know, like fill in the gap, literally. But there is no growth, and I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of fighting, there's a lot of chaos between these two. There's no spiritual union whatsoever. I feel like this Emperor reverse is still stuck on you, stuck on the past, but we've got a Ten of Swords here. There's this, I feel like this is a secret that's been hidden. Or will be in the future hidden. It's like somebody just goes back to some karmic kind of, like, she's not even karmic, but she is manipulative. So, but it's an old cycle. This is a past person. So yeah, but she's been, it's like this Queen of Wands is like, she gets set up for the times you're not around. Yeah. What's the Queen of Wands to the Magician? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Jeez, this could be somebody who this Emperor pays money to for the privilege of the company. Maybe this is why she's in the upright too. Like, this could be somebody, you know, this Emperor could be paying for sex, or, you know, giving favors for whatever she does for him. So, you know, she doesn't have any money of her own, so she's going to manipulate. But I feel like in a way she's up front. Like, she does what she does. She is who she is. Like, she's not pulling the wool over anybody's eyes. Well, she is manipulative. But yeah, this is going backwards. This is definitely going backwards. Two of Wands in reverse. This is a bad choice, bad decision. But it's not your decision, it's theirs. This is somebody who does not feel successful, does not feel stable. It's like you're going to get the last laugh. They aren't. Honestly feel like you're leaving a situation. And while you're gone, even if something's not fully over, this person's the villain. So I feel like she thinks she's slowly but surely going to get what she wants. But, like, it wouldn't take much, because there's no money here. There's an old cycle here. There's manipulation here. Like, there's nowhere for her to go but up, surely, because there's not much else going on for her. I don't think she could get lower. So, what's this vacation? The Sun in reverse. Somebody could be taking a vacation and it's not all that it cracks up to be. It could be very expensive. We've got a 10 of Pentacles in reverse. We've got Judgment in the reverse. The Star in the reverse. Somebody could be cancelling vacation plans because they can't afford it. And there could be some accusations, like some false accusations around this. Kind of like, oh, you put me in this predicament, or, yeah, oh, I've lost my deposit, or something like that. This has got something to do with somebody's stability, security. Maybe there was a planned vacation that's plans are getting cancelled, maybe for one person, two people. So there was something to look forward to, but maybe now there isn't. Let's see. What's the Sun in reverse? The King of Wands. Okay, so now we've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, both in the upright. So, you know, I kind of feel like this King of Wands is... I was going to say this Emperor reverse could be him. of Wands to this Queen of Wands. They're both... It's like the Queen thinks she's manipulating and playing the Emperor and the King. And the King thinks he's manipulating and playing the Queen. Sorry. They both think they're playing each other. Or this Emperor reverse, you know, thinks... I think they all think that they're, you know, like in control of the game. Let's see. So... I feel like this Queen of Wands just wants to take your place, wants to take your spot. Like, she thinks she can just slot straight into where your life was when you're gone. That, you know, she doesn't compare to an Empress. So, what's this King of Wands to the Sun of Reverse? Like, I feel like maybe while this King of Wands is on vacation, this Queen of Wands is fooling around with this Emperor in reverse. See? Yeah. Two of Wands in reverse. This is like this King of Wands and Queen of Wands. Their two wands together make a Two of Wands. And it's in reverse. So this relationship's... They're not making good choices. There is not a healthy choice here. It's like they're not trying to hold on to each other. Like they're lying to each other. And it's strange because this King and Queen, like, this is divine counterparts. Like, they're... But, you know, this Queen of Wands could have been sucked into this Emperor in reverse, like, thinking he's the next shiny new thing. Not in the reverse, he's not. Let's see. What's the King of Wands to the Two of Wands in reverse? We'll see. Two of Cups. So, I feel like this King of Wands is not aware. He can't see it. The Sun card in reverse, he can't see it. Something is not illuminated for him. He doesn't realize he's making the wrong choice with this Queen of Wands. He doesn't realize he's getting played. He's being manipulated. Falsely accused. It's like he's avoiding an ending, or somebody's avoiding an ending from happening. Maybe you, Queen of Cups, you know what's up, know what's happening behind the scenes, and like you're just letting it play out. It's like you can see what this Queen of Wands is doing and how manipulative she is and what game she's playing, and you've seen it go around and around and around for a long time. Like, this is like, you know, there's a couple that you know, maybe friends, maybe family, close people to you, and you know that she's cheating and he's totally obsessed with her, and he's got no idea what she gets up to when he's not around. And you've seen this cycle with her, from relationship to relationship to relationship. You know exactly what she does, and you know you're not about to let him know. You're kind of like, oh, people can learn their own lessons, and you know it'll come out eventually, or who am I to interfere? Yeah. But this King of Wands is being falsely accused of things he hasn't done, and he's totally unaware of it. He doesn't even know what people are saying about him behind his back with regards to this relationship. And these false accusations could be coming in because, you know, people were just waiting for him to find out. People were just kind of like seeing him hold on to something, resisting this ending. I feel like somebody's resisting an ending with somebody from the past, even if they're in a new relationship. Like this King of Wands could be somebody from the past, somebody in this, like, that you could be, you know, in a legal bind with or something. And they're already in a new relationship with somebody being manipulative, wanting to take your place, to slip into your spot. But Something hasn't closed out. There's some loose ends here. This old cycle is still playing out with these two, and somehow one of these people is connected to you. Even if it's a past person, they're showing up in this future energy. Like it's something is coming back around. So it could be something that's been hanging on for a while. You haven't finished dealing with it. It hasn't closed out. You could be a lot of money involved. You could be still married and just you haven't finalized a divorce, but you've both moved on. So yeah, and I feel like this person's really made the wrong decision. Like they've really chosen badly. They've chosen wrong, and I feel like they know that they made the wrong choice in a relationship, but they're either hanging on to it to prove a point, or they're trying to still hang on to you, or both, while also accusing you of something you haven't done. But I feel like you've got this balance. You're in this temperance energy. You've got this balance and stability, and you're balancing yourself out, your mental state, your emotional state. You're balancing out your life, your inner world and your outer world. And you didn't have balance when you were with this person. You're coming out of like financial, there could have been a time of financial hardship that's balancing out for you too. You're taking your power back. And this King of Wands could have been in this Emperor reverse position when they were with you. They could have been totally abusing you, talking trash about you behind your back, telling lies, but then coming home and like being all so lovely and telling you the totally different story. So two sets of stories, two sets of rules. There's a few people out here, so honestly I feel like this is their new future relationship. This is their new life. And you've gone off, you've spent that time alone, you've done that healing work. You're in your power now. And you're not going to be a part of anything that's not a nice, fair, equal give and take. You've avoided this tower with this Emperor reverse, and I feel like you can see it clearly. They just can't see what they're in. They can't see the cycles they're in. They can't see the manipulation that's going on. They may or may not be aware of their bad choices, but the bad choices, whether they're aware of them or not, they're in it. I feel like this is an ex that's in union, or they will be in union with somebody else. But there's something still hanging on here that needs to finish off, needs to close out. And I don't see how it's holding you back. Like there could just be some legalities that need to be tidied up. And maybe that's, like you're not letting it hold you back, but energetically, I think you need to cut those ties and cut those cords. Yeah. So, we've got Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. A new passionate beginning. New passionate beginning for you. Alright. I was going to get some of these other cards today, but we're running out of time, so it's already really long reading. Let's get your Moonology to finish off your reading. Cancer, what do we need to message for you? Okay, prosperity lies ahead. New Moon in Taurus. This is what we want to see. A fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. Got a lot of Aries energy out here. A lot of fire out here. So, maybe this is trying to get that climax. Just like tidy up those loose ends. I feel like you're going to be finding something out. I feel like you're going to find out about this relationship. That's for sure. Maybe it's because they go on a vacation and some photos get posted and then you see, and they could have been trying to keep this on the quiet with the Page of Swords in reverse. Something's been trying to be kept quiet and on the lowdown, and you find out, and it's like, that's the evidence I needed. So, new moon in Taurus. This card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. The card suggests you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. This comes down to the laws of attraction. Value yourself and others will value you too. You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy. So now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. See, long-term goals. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or of a sexier times. If you've been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon in sturdy Taurus is a sign not to give up just yet. Attune to the moon. Get or give a massage. Healthy body, healthy mind. I agree with that. Go get a massage. Additional meanings for this card. You will soon be able to afford the thing you're dreaming of. Getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. Take some time out to pamper yourself. Start a standing order to a savings account, no matter how small. The teaching. We often feel that it's somehow wrong to focus on our finances, but the truth is that money can make life far more comfortable from a physical point of view. Taurus knows this, and the new moon in Taurus is the time to work your magic, to create the money you want so you can have the creature comforts you want. Remember though that someone else is still wishing for what you already have. Yeah, so be grateful for where you're at and what you already have, but there is nothing wrong with focusing on your finances and your future wealth. So prosperity lies ahead. I feel like that's what your goals are right now. Like, I really feel like your goal does have money involved with it. Even health goals, financial health is part of your health. But I really do feel like you're avoiding a tower with this Emperor reverse, and maybe that's somebody you're moving away from in order to avoid a tower. Maybe there could be a financial tower coming for you if you were to stay put with this Emperor. So yeah, take it how it resonates, but there's definitely some planning and some there's a bit of movement in here. Like, you've been staying still, you've got the clarity you need. And some other people here are in a bit of a mess and a bit of a bind and a tangle, but they got themselves in it. You, on the other hand, I feel are moving forward with great happiness, and you aren't tangled up at all. Like, you're just seeing your path through it. So Cancer, this is your reading today. I hope the messages are helpful and they resonate. And please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye for now.